All right, let's try this again. Now that I know the date properly. Hello again, everyone. If you watched yesterday's false start, we're just going to forget about it. Got a matchup here. It's round 2 quarterfinals. It's the last one. For this particular division is a matchup between the 2 seed Spree and the 10 seed Crossshot Gaming. Got a little preview of Crossshot. So Spree had the 6-0 season. Obviously won their first round. There's their split. Crossshot finished 4-2. There's their split. Obviously won. And for the stats. All right. Let's try this again. You know. So there's kind of I want to say there's a established hierarchy. You know, just who's the one, who's the two. Probably doesn't matter that much in twos. You know, because both players are shown that they are capable of putting the ball in the back of the net. You know, but it's primarily been, you know, Mystic up front, cleaning up, Vicin setting up, working from the back. Not necessarily surprise from Vicin's, based from what I saw last season from his threes work. So he's been playing really good. Of note, he's alive for the triple, ones, twos, and threes. And then on the other side, so kind of a similar setup for both Alba and Sheppy. You know, Sheppy looks to be, you know, front cleanup person, and then Sheppy setting them up. Only difference is the saves are flipped towards the one, so you know, probably a little bit more fluid a little bit more fluid on their like rotation play. I called this out yesterday, and it's worth calling out again. Sheppy shooting 50%. Like Spree's no slouch either. They were basically both shooting around 45, anyways. But that's always like a phenomenal number. And obviously for the bracket, so Spree got here. Had a scary one. The 15 seed, fluffier rester fingers. Gave them all they could handle, but Spree did take it in 5. Crossshot though got the sweep. There's now 1 here, so it's a little bit deceiving sometimes. But I'm assuming that this match was played. You know, this is kind of a closer matchup. Again, all teams are good at this point, unless you're in like a default bracket. So, you know, and obviously we can see here for a winner gets to play the 3 seed, the Raptors. So Crossshot looking to continue their little run that they have going on. Not sure actually who's going to win this. I mean, you know, if I take off the neutral hat, of course I want Spree to win. You know, but they got a little bit that, you know, kind of sidetracked because, you know, part because they've been killing it. I'm not sure if that's because there's a softer schedule. But one of the things I say, you know, is that, you know, partially what makes a good team is they go out and take care of business. They don't screw around, you know, and just, you know, beat the teams there in front of them. Ugh. Excuse me. You know, and that's, you know, really the best way you can get in shape. You know, Crossshot, you know, finished 4-2. You know, but got an upset. You know, it's a small upset seed wise, but you know, 3-0 sweep is a 3-0 sweep. You missed by 1 goal, which, you know, is actually pretty good. But yeah. So all we're kind of waiting on is the invites, and we'll kind of go from there. Although, you know what? Let me... When I switch over to the page. Okay, so Spree's home. So that means this is in effect. And that didn't update, because why would it? Okay. Good to see how the sausage is made, right? I'm probably going to do all this and it's going to change anyway, so, you know. The life of a caster is never dull. Here's my invite. Also, for those interested, going on in the dark, question mark, is the Euphoric match. Hey, Yurt. So, maybe we'll get updates. Heck, maybe we'll get bonus coverage. But we'll see what happens. So, anyways, not sure who's going to win this. I never discount teams. You know, it's kind of like show me. So, Cross Shot as a 10 seed, 4-2 finish. And Spree right now, 6-0, 2 seed. But yeah. So we'll see what happens. There's a reason why we play these games. Because if it was settled on paper or in the brackets, well, that'd be boring. So we'll see. We'll see exactly how this plays out. This will be a best of 5. Tier 4. As I try and do the math again. Diamond 2 to Diamond 3. It's Division 9. Division is just a nice way of separating everybody. So, we'll see what happens. Surprisingly, Rocket League is up and functioning, because this was supposed to be a big switchover day. The competitive season is still going on. Why, I don't know, but that means they probably couldn't get everything done. All right. We are good to go, theoretically. So, best of 5 matchup. Cross Shot Gaming versus Spree. Winner advances to the semis. Loser's done for the summer circuit here. Also, advancing to the semis does get you 2 guaranteed games. So Vicin sending that in. Oh, high off. Finds the crossbar twice. Mystic sends it in. Open net. And Mystic opens the scoring here. 30 seconds in. Alpha just didn't get enough on that clear. And Sheppy went for boost. It's kind of a little dangerous. But I can also understand trusting your teammate there too, so. There's a miss off the back wall. Good call off. Except he could get all of it. Mystic sending it in. Now put to the side. Nice play. Vicin's there to intercept. Uh oh, bad touch by Sheppy. That's out in front. And Mystic puts it away. 2-0, not even at the minute mark. Looks like another miss hit. There's still plenty of time though. Plenty of time. Looks like both players were kind of slow playing that kickoff. Oh, that drops in front. Mystic misses. Sins with the block. Errant pass there from Mystic. Counterattack coming. Open net. And Alpaca cuts a deficit. We're a little bit in here, like a goal every 30 seconds. Kind of both teams. Ooh. Alpaca almost got that one. It's a smart demo play too. Mystic gets the demo in the fall through. Sins with the challenge. Sheppy trying to set to side. Mystic intercepts it. So, 3-1. 3:12 left here in game one. Both teams are going for the exciting feel out. And there's a miss. Easy one for Alpaca. 3-2. 3:04 left. Ooh, Mystic with the touch. Gets a 2-goal lead back. Just a kickoff goal. It's a good kickoff from Vicins. Almost got around Alpaca. There's a pop up. Ooh, Vicins good turn on that. Pops it up again. Sheppy's there. Puts it in the corner. Sins wins it. Oh, mistouch from mistouch from Mystic. Second pass from Alpaca. Double connect there from Spree, but that's a good clear. And there's a miss from Sheppy. Spree could not punish that. Alpaca taking it out. Off the wall. The bounce intercepted by Mystic. Sins just sends it down the opponent's zone. Oh, it goes under. And 5-2 in favor of Spree. So what happened? Oh, okay. That's unfortunate. Sheppy ended up getting 2 touches. Second one just kind of slowed it enough and bounced it out there. Oh, that's dangerous from Alpaca. Gets a save. Sheppy there in time. Slow play from Vicins, 1-on-1. Nice save from Alpaca. Approaching 1:30 to go here in game one. Yep, Spree got bunched up there. Alpaca only had to be one. Sheppy with a soft touch. And whew. So 6-3 here, 119 left. BBC Spree out in front. Alpaca almost got that one. Like, there's kind of, I feel like, again, for this level, there's just some really weird defenses being played. The last one was a breakdown in comms, it felt like. Alpaca lining up the shot. Gets around one. Fortunately put just a little wide. And second touch sends out in the middle. Sends that in. So time winding down here. Looks like Spree's going to take game one. Nice save from Sheppy. I know the game's out of reach, but still, like, what gets this far out of reach, you're just better off, you know, emptying your mind, resetting, and just play like a normal game and just like get ready for game two. Game one. So kind of for both sides, there were a lot of missed touches. So the John Madden advice is to, you know, just be sure with your touches. You know, because it was a lot of defensive, you know, bad touches and defensive zone. You know, just take that extra split second, take that extra half second just to, you know, make sure you're going to hit the ball like that. You know, you don't necessarily have to rush things. And I'd also just say, like, for both teams, just be careful challenging backwards. Like, especially in your own zone, because not a lot can go right when doing that. Nice 50 from Alpaca. And puts it in. Nice individual effort there from Alpaca. Gets a 50 on Miz. Actually, just straight. That was a 50. That's just a straight up challenge win. Need to turn on my scoreboard. Uh-oh. Nice secure there from Miz just to make sure it goes in. Yeah, Alpaca kind of like stopped to wait and see, and I probably would have just you know, again, either challenged it or just kept pulling back. Because if you can't get it, you're just better off, you know, heading back, because you can play some shadow defense there. Nice square from Mystic. I'm gonna have to message Zach in a second. Oh, that's unfortunate, but Alpaca's there to clear it. Let me just... So Vacin's there. I'd say that's definitely some ones play. Just kind of waited because opponent was a little backed off there. And kind of when they were forced into making a move, Vacin's had just played the patience game, and got it in the open net there. So Spree are up after Crush Shot scored first. Again, still plenty of time to play. Calculated back pass. Some pretty good card control from Alpaca. Whew, that's dangerous from Spree. Mystic just clears it away. Nice from Alpaca. But Vicins controls it one-on-one. Looking for the block or dunk on Sheppy. Sheppy saves it. Reads that off the back wall. That's a nice play there. Miz looking to catch. Centering it through the corner. Vicins misses. Sheppy had an open net. Missed though. Vicins on the counter. I think it was smart there for Mystic to back off. I feel like. I'm not totally sure. That was dangerous though from Spree. So sometimes, at the diamond level, I mean, heck, even at the champ level. Whoo! Nice read from Sheppy. Just getting in the way there, blocking that shot. Backup puts it in the corner. What I was going to say is that teammates kind of tend to bunch up real quick when they think their teammates lost the ball. There's a miss, and Mystic had an open net. Finds a post instead. Vicins with the pop though, and puts it away again. That kind of that one's play. Yeah, Mystic here is just taking his time there. Oh. Alpaca with the flip of doom. So anyways, on the bunching up, it's kind of, I call it the gravity rule. It's kind of like trying to figure out someone who's seriously better than me mechanically, and he's getting better. He's getting better with his threes rotation. Another goal there from Mystic. Gravity rule is just like you see your teammate up. You don't have to go up with them. Just wait for them to do whatever it is they need to do. And there are always times to break the rules, but people break the rules. Think they need to break the rules more often than they should, and that's a communication error there from Spree. I know they're up 3 right now, but that's a beautifully played shot. But one of the ways for your opponents to get back in the game is if you just make costly mistakes while up, and let them back in the game. 30 seconds, that's more than enough. Of course, when you lose a kickoff to decide that your teammate's not on, that's rough. "11 seconds at Dream." Nice shot by Alpaca. See, comms. You need to be talking with your teammate. Nice save from Vicens. It clears it away. Ball is still live though. Sheppy looking to center off the sidewall. It doesn't come out hard enough. Vicens gets it clear. And Spree take game 2. But they, again, I think they made some very questionable mistakes, mistakes there. So sorry if I sound like I'm far away fixing my chair. Again, it's just like you just need to be careful. Because 2s is kind of like the cross between, 1s and 3s. You can go fast, or you can go slow. So it just depends on your play style. But series is 2-0. Spree looking to close this out with the sweep. As I say before, Cross Shot Gaming, they know exactly what they need to do. That's win game 5. They'd like to start by winning game 3. Vicens pulling an Unforgiven down in the opponent's zone. Kind of got lucky. Vicens on the follow, sending it around. Kind of chases that. Now you could do that in 2s. Ball comes off. Sheppy trying for the block. Alpaca misses. Alpaca was, I guess, expecting not so much a ball that rose so much. Did kind of hit the upper portion of the the lip there on the wall, so it came out more, rather than just kind of like hit the wall proper. That was going to be tough for Alpaca to get the open net. Oh, Sheppy ended up behind it based on that hit. That's unfortunate. Alpaca with the 50. Drops in. Ball's out in front. It's not necessarily panic time yet either for Cross Shot. This ends with the tight angle though from out of the corner. Just takes his time and just keeps it up. Gets it around the keeper. 2-0 Spree. We can kind of start panicking probably at the halfway mark. That's just sticking with it. Yeah, Alpaca there first. Cuts the deficit in half. 3:24 left here in game 3. Demo play. It's a little bit more difficult to do. Partly because you really don't have anyone to center to out of that when the ball's in the corner. That ball goes more up than anything. 2 up for Cross Shot. They're only down by 1. They don't need to panic yet. Sheppy wins the 50, but that ball's too close to the near side. Mystic almost rotates in that ball too. Sheppy clears it down. Mystic, partial catch, gets it around Sheppy, trying to get around Alpaca. Alpaca misses. Spree with well, I mean, if you're going to leave, you're going to leave with 2 minutes. That's on you. But, you know. I mean, again, I can understand, but 2 goals is not. Two goals is not that big of a deficit. I don't know why you would quit here. Especially when, you know, Spree kind of played really sloppy there at the end of game 2. Again, I'm not going to, you know, it's kind of like you do you, fam, but I mean, like, yeah, like, this isn't, I don't know. Like, you can quit, but you totally had that. You totally had the chance. You know. And if it's not your night, not your, you know, it's not your night. But I would just always say is just finish the game off. Like, you know, I've already ranted about this before. I just. I just don't. I don't know. I don't understand what quitting at 2 games. It's like, you know, quitting a ranked match, you know, 15 seconds in. So, ever since I wasn't worried about it. Again, I've been on rants about this before. I don't understand why they gave up with down by 2 goals with plenty of time left. Yeah, I would just run the score up. But, you know, here we are again. Screw that. I'd run it up on them. Like, again, like one of these complaints that I have, like, this is it. And honestly, I wouldn't have expected this 4-2 team, but, you know, here we are. So yeah. So we'll just let these next 2 minutes play out. Yeah. It's a day deal. Who challenged you? Okay. Sure. Everyone here knows that you're going to change back in 48 hours. Or will you? Will you, huh? Good luck, Dill. Well, it's not like you have playoff games. Well, not much to say there, but we will. We'll kind of go to it because, like, you know, if anything, you know, I believe in documentation or whatever BS. So we'll see. We'll see exactly where this was at. Like, there's half a game left. Again, whatever, but, you know, plenty of time to get back in the game. But whatever. You know, you do you, fam. You know, if you want to quit down by 2, you know, that's totally on you. So yeah, the unexciting part: Spree wins in 3. They advance to semifinals. They have a guaranteed 2 now. So let me check something as I go dark. Okay, well, they're not here, so we're not even going to do bonus coverage. So yeah, just real quick. 7-3, 4-3, and 12-1. So yeah, Spree take it. So that'll go ahead and do it for this week. Euphoric is playing their match right now, but since they're not in the Discord, I'm not even going to offer to do bonus coverage. So yeah, hopefully they'll win, get to the semifinals. But yeah, Spree's live in the semis. Vicenza's live in the semis. I believe the Scorpions are still live. But yeah, so that'll go ahead and do it. As we get more, you know, as we finalize our games for the semifinals. If they're here, great. If not, they'll be probably on Community Caster. Hopefully they won't be in the dark. But yeah, we shall wait and see. And you know, hopefully for the home side, they'll be in the finals match. So that'll go ahead and do it for this one. Depending on our casting load next week, I normally target Wednesday as, you know, screwing around on the channel just to keep it active. So we'll see what happens. But anyways,